Welcome to Beet It, mini series exploring different dimensions of power through beetroot. Today, with what food could you pair a beetroot? Or what happens to you when you're in power? Imagine that beetroot represents a person's identity, and the different foods you can pair the beetroot with represent the emotional, relational, and contextual aspect of power. Now imagine how a chef might make a beetroot salad. Start by adding beetroot to bitter greens, throw in some fresh herbs, followed by a handful of nuts to add crunch and saltiness. Crumble some feta cheese for depth of flavor and creamy texture. To top it off, a drizzle of light vinaigrette with citrus notes as finishing touch. That's used the analogy of food pairings to better understand the impact of power on our emotions and psychology. Have you ever tried beetroot with meat? The sweetness of beetroot enhances the flavor of rich meats like duck and pork. Just like when we're in power, we feel rich on the inside, free from peer and social pressure, so we can speak up. In power can feel like walking on sunshine, as power makes us feel confident and in control of different factors. The experience of one's status is high, and the posture often reflects that. We move like we know and own the room. Warning, don't get greasy though. Avoid the slippery road of arrogance. That sense of control power gives you can be false and blinds you to risk. While in power, keep in mind to recognize others' contributions too. Build a support system that will help you take responsibility for your actions and decisions. When in power, one's focus shifts. The power holder's job involves making difficult decisions, so one sometimes needs to disadvantage the individuals for the greater cause. Power fixes this by diluting your ability to empathize so you can better see the bigger picture, like chopping up fresh parsley, mint, or basil to scatter it over the beetroot for more aromatic, complex flavor. Warning, don't go overboard on the numbers though. Stay connected to the bigger stories and the purpose behind the numbers. Like a great beetroot salad that is multi layered and complex, power is not a static given, but an ever evolving social construct embedded in everyday interactions between people and within groups. Approach power with the finesse and mind like a chef. Consider how power affects our relationships and emotions. Balance your use of power and add depth and complexity to your leadership. Expand your views of power. Share rather than hoard power and become skilled in navigating power dynamics. Try it, have a taste, and share what resonates.